listening to the Bloody Bits Horror Show with your host, Eddie the Axe.
Hello and welcome to the Bloody Bits Horror Show. I am your host, Eddie the Axe Jefferson, and joining me as always, the bed to my breakfast, Tim Yobo.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be the second episode of the new year, but hey.
You say that for at least 3 weeks into January. Then after that, fuck it, right?
You know what? As long as it's not 2020, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Definitely going to be a happy new year. And speaking of happiness, this week on the show, we have Mike from the Grindbin.
Hello. Eddie, I gotta say that you've really livened it up since the last time I was on the show.
Wow, you really killed it. You just took the whole energy down there. Hello.
Yeah, he's got a lot more energy now. He came in hot, kind of went a little cold, but then came back hot. And I gotta say, Tim, you are kind of bringing it down there, bud.
What am I doing?
I mean, you're just Happy New Year. Blah, blah. Come on, man. It's Eddie the Axe.
Well, he took away my Tim Yobo line. He said it for me, so what am I supposed to do? That's usually where I hit the hammer.
Oh. All right,
and it's me, Tim Yobo.
Hold on, let's start
Special guest of the Grindbin.
Okay.
Can we start it again? All right, let's do it again.
Okay, let's do it again.
Oh, Jesus, for real?
Now
you're Yobo.
That's right, everybody. It's our favorite weekly segment where our guest gets to know our Yobo. Mike, do you have any questions for Tim Yobo?
You know, Tim, I feel like I know a little bit too much about Tim now because the other day he was going on a drunken rant for like 2 hours. Mostly screaming at me the whole time, and I'm just sitting there listening to the whole thing.
I don't remember too much. I just remember screaming something about, where's my goddamn picks?
Yeah, he was really upset. So I feel like for my Know Your Yobo segment, Tim, why are you so angry all the time, man?
Well...
You got your Xbox. You got your fucking hockey game.
Yeah, but...
What more do you need?
I have the Xbox now, so it's not a big deal anymore, right?
Yeah.
That one was just being able... Because I couldn't get it. That's why I wanted it more. But I think mostly what I was yelling about was, I've been a member of your Patreon for like, 2 years, 3 years? Because you even looked it up. I remember that. And I had one pick.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so we get that clear on.
Were you asking why he's just so angry in general?
Yeah,
or
no,
was
I
it
was
just
wondering.
that night?
I mean, you know what's nice is on the Bloody Bits, I've already had, what is it now, 2 picks?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Have you had 2 picks? Yeah, this will be your second pick.
Yeah,
That's
Shining,
great.
and then
The
this
Shining
one,
and
yeah.
this one. Oh,
That's
man.
great.
And Tim, how many picks have you had on it so far?
On this one, I think Dawn of
Yeah.
the Dead, right?
Yeah, you've had one.
Yeah, there you go, Tim.
Well, this is my own show, so that's okay. And
That's true.
I'm not a member for 3 years paying money for it. So
That's true,
Where's my picks,
yeah.
man? I want my
I should
Pink
say-
Angels.
Behind the scenes that Tim, he always prefaces everything by saying, Eddie said I'm the permanent co-host, so I can't be replaced. Permanent.
That's true.
Well, Candace is hanging around now, and I know she's biting at my heels.
Yeah, she's trying.
Literally
man.
biting your heels, so I'm trying to get her off. She's like that deadly squirrel that's been hunting everybody in Queens, Tim. Have you guys taken care of that thing yet? Or
No, you just got to protect your nuts.
Oh, God.
That was a lot of goddamn blood for a goddamn squirrel, too, right?
apparently it's been like ripping people apart. Like some lady said she felt like she was in a cage match with the thing.
Yep,
Somebody's
that's what she said, a cage match.
With a squirrel.
Yeah, people are carrying around pepper spray now. They're terrified of this squirrel in Queens.
Just carry peanuts around and throw the fucking peanuts at the goddamn thing. He'll stop and eat them, right?
They're saying, I've never seen bigger eyebrows on a squirrel. It almost looks like a man on all fours. It's crazy.
Yeah, just get a handful of nuts, chuck them on a homeless person, and the squirrel will go over and attack him.
Yeah, he looks so bad he might be the new villain in Wonder Woman. Okay, Wonder Woman fans.
Yeah, sorry. I
Wait,
haven't
hold on.
seen
Wait,
the new
Tim,
Wonder
say it
Woman.
again. Say it again.
Give it a shot.
All right,
No,
ready?
that's
Go.
okay. We'll just edit that part out.
Hold on, let me
Could
try.
we-
Like the
okay.
new Wonder Woman.
Like the new Wonder Woman. So you know what I'm wondering, though, Mike?
Oh, what a segue.
Thank you. What was your pick for the second week of January? That's right, all Japanese horror?
Yeah.
All the time.
Well, I picked a movie that I guess isn't really a horror movie. But, you know,
It
it's
kind of is.
how many shows are going to talk about, like, Ichi the Killer or some shit like that from Takashi Miike, right?
Yeah.
Let's do the movie nobody talks about, and I don't think anybody even knows he made.
I was surprised when I found out who made it, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is a real, like, this is a deep dive into his IMDb, because you know he makes, like, 5 movies a year, so this is one of those ones that and clearly shot on video, right? But
Oh, yes, clearly.
But a little hidden treasure. Like, I don't know, he got a hold of, like, a house in the middle of nowhere, and he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'll make a movie.
That would be the 2001 comedy, fantasy, horror, musical.
I mean, it's got everything.
Yep.
It does.
The Happiness of the Katakuris. And I hope I said that right. Probably
Nailed it.
didn't.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so...
From
The
now on, we're
Happiness
just going to
of the-
call them the family.
We'll go Katakuris. I think that's it's close enough. As you said, directed by Takashi Miike, one of my favorite filmmakers from Japan. Just like you said, Ichi the Killer's phenomenal. One of them we're going to be having coming up later this month. Audition.
All right. Yes, can't wait for that one. That's oof. Ugh.
Prolific filmmaker. And a good cameo in Hostel also.
That's true, yeah. Have you ever seen his, like, Phoenix Wright adaptation?
No. Oh,
That
God,
thing
I've
is
got to see
fucking
that.
wild, man. 3 hours.
3 hours? How? That's longer than the game.
Just go watch the trailer and then look up the movie. You're like, oh my god. It's a full courtroom, like, drama. 3 hour long.
Oh, God, that's hysterical.
But it's still
Maybe
got
they
all,
put
like...
all the downloadable content into the movie.
Yes, they did, Tim. They put in all the DLC, you know.
Yeah. All the different like outfits that you can put on and
Yeah, they
reshot
pause the movie and they let the audience choose, you know, like a pick your own adventure.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
wow.
yeah.
Black Mirror.
Did you ever see that they did that? Actually, Black Mirror is a hack because you know what the first thing was a choose your own adventure? I remember there was this Rob Schneider movie that was a choose your own adventure.
What?
It's called Fork in the Tail.
What?
For real?
Yeah. Yeah, for real. It was this Rob Schneider like short film that you could pick what happened to him.
Can you pick him being killed?
I
slowly?
tried.
Over and over and over again?
Yeah, I was like, no, kill him. Kill him with an axe. Kill him with a knife. Kill him with a gun.
Kill him with the kitchen sink.
Yeah. I would just choose to turn the movie off. And then-
Oh,
I think that's what most people did. That's their adventure is just turning off the VCR.
That's insane. That would be a fun thing to run as like a live viewing thing and then just have people vote on what they want.
It was actually. Apparently, that's what they were going to try to do with it, but I don't know. I don't think it ever caught on.
well, yeah, because you need more than one person in the movie theater to be able to cast a vote, right? Who's going to go see that fucking thing?
Yeah, and Rob and his mom could never decide on what to pick. So
I don't think she even goes to see his movies.
she's like, "I want you to die." And come on, mom.
You had your chance.
Yeah, you had your chance. I let you out of the womb. What else you want?
Yeah, why don't you go back to the making copies guy? That was
Man, what a like! I was joking the other day because my wife was watching the Best of Saturday Night Live Chris Farley special, and I was like, you know, they made one for everybody. Like, there is a Rob Schneider one. She's like, what the fuck does it actually have?
the Richmeister.
And like, just
That's the one that's
copy
heavy
guy.
loaded with all the musical guests.
Yeah, it's just Rob Schneider sitting in the audience while a musical guest plays. They're like, look, he was there. He was on the show.
They actually had a sketch. It was pretty funny. It was a mock commercial of the best of Horatio Sands, and at the end of his first season on the show. So it just was like him saying one line, and then they would just like highlight him being in the background of a couple of sketches. That's so good. So yeah, Happiness of the Katakuris, directed by Takashi Miike and written by Kikume Yamagishi. The plot of the film is loosely based on the Korean film The Quiet Family from 1998.
Yes, I noticed that right away.
Oh yeah, you've seen it.
Oh yeah, it's a good movie.
Really?
That's just straight up black comedy. It's not. There's no singing. There's no dancing or animation involved in it.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna ask, is there a really cool claymation intro?
No, I think he. It is really fucking cool. I think basically he just took the bare bones of the story about a family who had a hotel and down on their luck, and then somebody commits suicide in the room, and it just snowballs from there.
This was like a stage play version of this?
No, it was a Korean movie, Mike.
Yeah, no,
Well,
it was a
what I'm
movie,
saying
like-
is like it took place in one location, right?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like you said, this one clearly shot on film, and it's so weird because like
You mean video?
well, video, yeah,
Like real bad, like early 2000s video. Like as
Yeah.
good, like as best as HD would allow then, which is like the colors look like shit.
oh yeah, everything is completely washed out from scene to scene. Like it looks like an old soap opera, honestly. And
Yeah, it
I
kind of
mean,
does have that look.
yeah, and thematically, it almost kind of matches with an old soap opera. But like I said, to begin with, we have this claymation intro that really has to be seen to to be understood. Because holy shit,
Really, to
there's-
be understood, even if you see it, I don't know about
Oh
that.
no, okay, Tim, go ahead and break it down then. If you've got
Oh no,
this
no,
one
I'm
under
not going to
wraps.
break it down. I'm just saying I don't know if seeing it's going to really help you understand it. You might have to watch it like 2 times.
Right. Then seem to be appreciated, maybe. So there's like a weird angel demon clay thing that I think is like a yokai, which is a crazy spirit that's kind of an asshole. And it goes and it rips the uvula out of someone for
while
some
she's eating
reason.
soup.
Yeah, while she's eating soup, and then it eats the uvula and flies off. Then a bird eats it, and then the bird plunges into the forest that surrounds the house purchased by the titular Katakuris.
I mean, it's the clear circle of life, right? Because then, like,
Yeah.
the bird births another one of these things, and like, you know, Lion King, fuck off, right? This is way bigger.
It's like a phoenix-like kind of thing. It's weird.
Is this like
So-
a regular thing if you eat soup in Japan? Like, you get your fucking uvula torn out?
Well, I'll tell you this. One time when I was a much younger man, I got so high one night that my uvula got stuck to the roof of my mouth.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's how dry
That's-
my mouth was when I fell
You were
asleep.
just high and eating peanut butter sandwiches all night.
with
That is
with
high.
pretzels.
But you pulled a Michael Douglas when everybody asked how it happened, right?
Michael Douglas, man.
I became famous.
What a fucking hero of eating pussy, Michael Douglas.
Power flex or dick move? Which one?
We just gotta give it up for Michael Douglas real quick.
Give it up.
Oh God. So yeah, we've got the Katakuris family. So the patriarch,
Couple of clowns, these guys, huh?
a bunch of clowns, a fun group of ne'er-do-wells, maybe. We've got Masao, a middle-aged kind of father of 2, and then his wife, Teru. I'm not gonna hit any of
I
these
don't know
names.
any of these names. You could just go dad, wife.
That's
Yeah,
what I
so-
have written down on my notes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the husband and the wife lost their jobs, right? And this is kind of actually thematically for Japan after the bubble of their economy had burst. So they're kind of feeling the effects of that, and they they rounded up all the money they could. They invested everything down to their last yen to purchase a beautiful mountainside bed and breakfast shack that they had to rebuild.
I like that, by the way, both of them are just Al Bundys. They both worked at a
Oh,
women's
yeah.
shoe store.
Yeah, yeah.
I have that written down too. Well, see, maybe that's why that ties into when the bubble burst, because what's going to be the first thing that goes? Luxury items like shoes.
Yeah.
At least for him with the guys. Maybe she held on to her job for a little bit longer.
I mean, I always know in a recession, Tim, the first thing I do is just start tying cloth to my feet because I know I'm not getting any shoes.
You just start getting boxes and strapping them to your feet and walking around.
Next time, cut a watermelon in half and tie them to your feet.
I mean, I've spent the whole pandemic walking around with just Amazon boxes for shoes.
Yeah.
Wow, your fucking cats must love you.
Oh, they do.
We just got a couple of burlap sacks. I just have to keep replacing the string on.
But 2021, guys, it's a new year.
It's going to be a
Same
lot
shit.
better.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be so much better.
And
Things
they
are
think
looking
it's-
up.
Yeah, and they think it's going to be a lot better for them, too, because, look, they got this new business. They're trying to get it off the ground, and they've got their kids to help out. So you've got the daughter who, she's kind of a hopeless romantic, is her character, whose husband left her for a high school girl.
Well, I don't know. Do they say that we find out that she left him, or that they got divorced because he was banging her? He got caught and she left him and went home with the parents.
Yeah, I don't think they really detail who left who, but I don't know. He was banging some high school girl. That's it's kind of rough, especially when you've got a kid. Their daughter Yuri.
Well, how else is he going to meet? He's got to meet her friends, you know?
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
her
like,
babysitter or something like that.
oh, there you go. It's the long con you're saying, Mike. He has a kid just to get to the introduction to the babysitter.
You
So
know,
it doesn't
some
look
guys,
weird.
You know, some guys are playing chess while we're all playing checkers, guys.
That's
you know?
true. That's
You just
true.
imagine that guy thinking in his head in the delivery room. He's like, okay, now she's out. A couple years from now, she'll have a babysitter.
He's just flipping through the calendar. All right. 6 years old, we get the babysitter. 7 years old, I'm fucking her. The babysitter, not the
Babysitter,
kid.
not the.
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna say,
He
well,
writes that
hold up.
5 times in the calendar. He's like,
Underlines
Not
it
the kid.
repeatedly.
I think you might be talking about Visitor Q.
Oh, Jesus. Spoiler alert for Visitor Q, but no, I think you might be talking about Old Boy.
Spoiler alert for Old Boy.
Oof, that
True.
was a weird blind date.
That's a rough one.
Well, it wasn't a blind. It was a date, but a girl I had not been seeing too long, and it was the opening night, and I'd never heard of it. I'm like, hey, let's go check it out, you know?
Yeah. This should be fun. And as soon as you find out it's the daughter, you're elbowing her, huh? Look,
Yeah, I
look,
was like,
right?
God, what a sexy movie.
This is great.
After
Why is he all upset about it?
Yeah. The fucking
After
credits
that, you
roll,
went
you're
out to
like,
a
well,
nightclub.
credits
There's a
roll, you're
hypnotist
like,
act
well,
there.
I'm in the mood.
All I know, all I know is when they did that reveal, you could just hear me in the theater going, "Woo!"
Yeah.
Did you hold
Get
your
her.
lighter up?
Of course.
Just yelling, free bird in the back.
Yeah, I had a lighter and a live octopus that I just shoved in my mouth at that scene.
Oh, God. So then you've got their son. He was a stock trader. And, well, sort of.
He met some sort of weird end, like before he went to prison, right?
Yeah.
Because what
yeah,
was
they-
that? He's just getting chased by dudes at a warehouse? I'm like, the fuck?
Well, we get the feeling that he's some kind of a thief of some sort because the family doesn't really trust him very much. Which is fun because, like, why have him there? I don't know. I guess it's about everybody getting a fresh new start, Mike. That's
Yeah.
what this is all about.
I think that's track number 3.
Well, yeah, the dad's a good dad. He's just
I
trying
mean-
to, like, he wants to give his son a fresh start because he knows he's not getting a job anywhere else being a felon
Yeah.
over there. So
Oh yeah, that's not going to play out too well. And finally, old grandpa.
old.
So old grandpa, he's kind of like an older, like a war veteran who spends most of his time throwing sticks at birds.
If you go out, by the way, in Queens, you can see Tim doing this any weekday.
Not yet, but I'm getting there.
throwing sticks at birds.
No, he's chucking logs at that fucking bird. That's not a stick,
know.
man.
Yeah,
And
those
he
are
hits it.
branches.
He's got great aim. Tim, you got to work on your aim, man. Imagine if you could do this. What a fucking trick.
Damn,
Okay,
man.
to
Yeah.
be fair, though, these birds kind of fucking earned it, right?
Calling him an
Oh,
asshole.
I didn't say they didn't deserve it.
The bird
Fuck
calls
that
the old
bird.
man an asshole. What the fuck is going on? Oh, God. So, yeah, they get this old bed and breakfast, and they're like, all right, we're going to rehabilitate the whole place. We build it all up. We have a couple of fun little montages. You know, you've got the robot from Revenge of the Nerds. They're putting one foot in front of the other.
They do say, by the way, the reason they bought it is there was supposed to be a highway that was going to
Yes.
get built through here. So, like,
Yes.
this is it, guys. We're thinking years ahead.
Playing
they've,
chess,
like-
not checkers.
Delayed the construction of the highway for a while.
Yeah, they're getting in on the ground floor before
Yeah.
anybody else can develop the area. They're going to be the first ones there.
Yeah.
And literally the first ones, because there's no neighbors, there's nobody.
No.
It's just like the middle of nowhere. And there's really, like, who wants to go to a bed and breakfast with like all this fucking garbage in the front yard? You know?
Oh, God. So then that's the other problem, right? Is that it's basically like built on top of a dump. So, like, what's funny is in my hometown where I grew up, there was a dump, right, that got struck by lightning and it burned down. And I didn't know that could happen. That the
What do you
dump
mean? How do
burns
you
down.
burn down a dump? It's already a dump.
I have no idea.
Well, now you're turning it to soot.
Yeah.
You know, that's great, though. You can just start the dump over again.
Well, that's not what they did. What they ended up doing was they threw a bunch of dirt on top of it, and then they built a resort.
Hey, that also works.
So yeah, I feel like the Katakuris, man, they're like, look, man, one man's trash, another man's treasure.
They did the same thing here on Staten Island. It used to be a big garbage dump for all the other boroughs, and then maybe 20 years ago they closed it down. Now it's a big, beautiful park.
No, now it's still a garbage dump.
Well, it's on Staten Island.
Yeah. Staten Island is like the Australia of New York City, right? You just send all the criminals and weirdos there.
And that's more like the New Zealand.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Hard take on New Zealand. Damn, what they ever done to you, Tim?
Sorry to all
It's
of
just
our
a funny joke. Leave David
sorry to all
alone
of
for
our
a little
listeners
bit.
from New Zealand,
Oi.
by the way. Fuck
All
all of
one
them
of
from
them.
Australia. Oh man, but yeah. So the nearest town is like how fucking far away from this place? Because they get no foot traffic here. Like it's just in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Well, you know what's funny is the only thing they get is literal foot traffic. Like, nobody
Yeah.
ever seems to drive up in a car. They all just seem to walk. I don't know. They're walking through the fucking mountains for some reason.
That's kind of a big thing in over in Asia, because they are very into going for nature walks and hikes and trails. I know in South Korea, all the fucking mountains, they have like staircases that you can go all the way up to the top, and people are doing it all the time. So it's not too far of a stretch to think that
Yeah, Tim.
that
so,
location isn't too far out of the way for somebody who wants to do something like that.
Yeah, Tim. So every time a family goes to vacation in Japan, they all just grab their backpacks and go, "Okay, we only got about 40
Yeah.
miles to walk. Here we go."
Yeah.
Well, we
Everybody
see
get your
we see a bunch
sticks.
of women who went from a restaurant in Tokyo to this place and it looked like they were walking it, right?
Also, like, so if your uvula gets torn out in a restaurant,
Okay.
did they at
you
least
pay the
comp
bill?
Yeah, did they at least comp the bill? I feel like that's a scenario where they're like, "Look, man, we could do like 50% off."
Yeah.
I would think the demon coming out of my fucking soup would be enough to get me not have to pay for it, right?
I don't know. If I was the restaurant owner, I'd be like, "You bring that demon yourself."
We've never had demons in here before.
I mean, there was a famous case where I lived, like, growing up, that somebody claimed in a claim jumper. You guys familiar with claim jumper at all?
Yeah, it's the restaurant.
Yeah, well, the one near me in Laguna Hills, growing up, somebody claimed that they found a condom in their soup.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Turns out the guy brought his own condom.
Oh, okay.
Threw it in
DNA
that,
proved it.
threw it in that soup, but still the restaurant got closed down and everything. So,
Jesus.
you know, I don't know. This lady didn't bring that goddamn thing
You
herself.
think the demon in the soup scenario might be one of those things like when the people eat the blowfish sushi, where it's like, look, sometimes the demon's gonna pop out of the soup, rip out your uvula, but other times it'll be just fine.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right. It's a status
it's a real
thing.
delicacy.
It's just part of the experience, you know?
I like to eat dangerously. I don't know about you guys, but I always love a meal that could kill me.
Yeah. Whether
You
it's a floating demon that gets eaten by a bird and shits it out and does some weird life cycle, or it's just going over to Arby's, you know?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
For
Ooh,
real.
hard take.
Hard take on
Arby's.
Arby's.
Come on, man.
Damn,
Arby's.
Tim. Well, this is a bad time to
Okay.
say it, but this episode of Bloody Bits is brought to you by Arby's. Guys, 2 for $3 right now. You can get 2 roast beef sandwiches, and boy, I've never had a better roast beef sandwich at a fast food place. How about you guys?
America's roast beef. Yes, sir.
Yeah. We're not actually brought to you by Arby's, though.
No.
You know what we're actually brought to you by, though?
And you could afterwards. You could go to Arby's after that too.
Yeah, you could, because this episode of the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, is sponsored by Blue Chew. Blue Chew brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra or Cialis. It's made right here in the United States, and it's prescribed online by licensed physicians, and that's not in quotation marks. So you don't have to go to a doctor or wait in line to get your dick pills. Hell, it's even cheaper than a pharmacy, and they prepare and ship it right to you. What? Of course they do. In a discreet package, Mike.
Yeah, and just to show everybody how good it works, Tim, you're going to take a few pills right now, right on the show, right? You got your glass of water. Go ahead. Down those right now.
Well,
Actually, I'm
And,
going to. You don't need water because it's
oh,
a chew.
my God.
yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
chew.
chewable, Mike.
So
And
that's why it
there's,
really hits. Just like when you put something underneath your tongue, it goes into your system a lot faster, right?
Well, it might go into your system faster. It says here in the copy. It doesn't say that it will, but it might.
Why?
And there's also no awkwardness. Tim, you don't even need to leave the house, which during
That's
these
great
times,
now, right? Who wants
yeah,
to
that's
go
a
out?
great thing.
Yeah.
And right now, you're gonna like this part, Mike. We have a special deal for all of our listeners. They just have to visit BlueChew.com, and they can get their first shipment for free when you use our special promo code BITS. That's BITS. You just got to pay $5 for shipping.
Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I used that promo code BITS, get myself some of that Blue Chew. I chewed some down, managed to drive over, get myself some roast beefs from Arby. I was hard as hell, jacked like fucking hell in that drive-through. But when
Yeah.
I got back,
Man,
whew,
that fucking
what a
pork
night.
roast beef sandwich.
Well, you know what the best thing about it is? I'm glad you brought up eating a roast beef sandwich. And that is that you can
With
take them
everything.
any time, day or night, even on a full stomach.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, after 4 beef and cheddars, worked just fine.
Because there's no better time to go fuck than when you have a full stomach.
My wife was disgusted, but I was just raring to go.
Well,
So again, that's BLUEchew.com, promo code BITS to try it for free.
And I'm
And
going to tell you
don't-
this. If you have Arby's with it, okay, you can use the great line like I did. That's not horsey sauce.
God.
oh, God, jeez.
All right, hold on here. Highlighted must be read verbatim. Okay. All right. So I read all that highlighted.
You know what? Hold on.
verbatim.
We should start the show over again.
Blue Chew. That's blue like the color, not like the cheese.
So BLUE,
Yeah.
not
Chew.
like the cheese.
Yeah, that's BLEU. So you want BLUE.
Bleh.
Don't get them mixed up.
Imagine if it was blue cheese flavor.
No, somebody's gonna get an order of blue cheese in the fucking mail. Gonna be really disappointed.
That's actually the other sponsor, so it's really confusing. But guys, we're also sponsored by Blue BLEU Chew.com.
Yeah, which is it's a tobacco substitute that you stuff. No, it's not.
And
It's
promo
not.
code YOBO.
Any time you need a promo code, just put in Yobo and see what happens.
Yeah, just give it a shot.
It's gonna hit sometime, right?
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, I was in the first half hour, so that's fine.
look at
Cool.
that.
So then the family that had the inn that they set up.
Oh, yeah,
well,
we're
they
talking about a
finally-
movie.
Yeah, they finally get their first guest, right?
Oh, boy.
And this dude, Mike, This dude's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd hang out with this dude, you know?
This dude's
Nice.
like a psycho. What the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with him?
So it's a rainstorm, right? And
Yep.
like this dude just shows up with like an umbrella that's already like turned itself inside out and everything.
He's
Yeah.
just holding onto the stem.
But they're all excited because they're like, "Holy shit, we finally got a guest, right?
Fuck money.
Oh, look, a sap."
Yeah. He's a sucker.
Because apparently he's walked his ass over here. Like Tim said, you know, he started his vacation 2 weeks ago. He's finally made it to the mountains. So
Well, how did he get there?
Yeah, no, fair point. I mean, unless that weird bird that ate the demon shit him out up here, who knows?
He kind of looks like he could be a gargoyle. So that's a
Yeah.
a lot of the
possibility.
cast, a lot of the cast that stays in this hotel looks like they were shit out of a demon. So I don't know.
They really do. But so no, they give him the room, and he's a real chatterbox, isn't he? Just kind of like takes the key and walks upstairs, and they're like, "Huh."
Well, he does that. He says the only thing he wants is a beer. Get his ass a beer. You know.
Look, I get it, man. I mean, this guy, he looks like he's had a rough night. So
Looks like had a rough 25 years or something. You know.
yeah, he's a real Wild Bill type. So.
Oh boy.
He's running from something.
He really is. So they bring him up a beer, and what the fuck was the food they brought him with this beer?
Squid guts.
Yeah.
Yeah, squid guts. Yum.
Well, you always need something to chomp on while you're drinking beer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, squid guts. The popular snack, you know.
It's a real old boy, this guy, you know.
Yeah, some people want peanuts, you know. Some people want some like Funyuns. No, they're going with squid guts. So he, of course, what do you do, right? You break the beer bottle and then you kill yourself.
I mean, we can dream. One can dream, right?
Yeah. So he's a real Wild Bill type.
I feel like Wild Bill, like one day, definitely, he broke a beer bottle and somehow it got shoved in his neck.
Yeah, because this guy fucking the chunk of glass that he shoved in his neck. Holy shit.
Now I'm gonna say the dad's reaction to this is not too crazy, I don't think, because this does not look good, man.
No.
Wait, what do you mean by reaction? Like when they actually open up the door?
Well, when they open up the door, they're all
Overall.
freaked out. But his immediate thing is like, we're not calling the cops.
Yeah.
Number one, everybody's gonna think you know, you're gonna stay here and kill yourself. Like, we don't want that. Two, how can we even prove he killed himself? He broke a beer bottle and stabbed it in his own neck. This is a bad look, guys. That's not how people commit suicide.
Yeah.
And our
so
son
that's
just got out of jail.
Yeah, I've got a criminal son. The dude's fucking dead. And
This was
you
like,
said,
you remember when Tony Scott killed himself? And my first reaction was, what an asshole.
what an asshole.
Because he drove his ass up to that bridge in his Ferrari or whatever and then dove off. And then, like, you know, causes the whole fucking bridge gets shut down. They got to get,
Wow.
like,
And
a
I have
helicopter
hard
out
takes
there.
on Arby's, huh, Mike?
Well, they had to get a helicopter out there. They had to troll the bay for his body and all this stuff. And it's like, dude, couldn't you just take some pills? Damn.
Yeah,
I'd be
don't-
pissed at this guy, too, because he got blood all over the goddamn carpet.
Yeah,
It's
he
a
made
fucking
real
mess.
Yeah, that's right, because they just fixed up the hotel, too. So that's
Yeah.
a brand new carpet.
Oh, God, I'd be pissed.
That sucks. That's like your rental car place, and the first dude you rent the car to blows his fucking brains out in it. Like, god damn it.
Wait, do you rent a car to do that?
I mean, I've
I
been
don't
thinking
know.
about it.
Jesus. Mike, are you all right? Maybe we could
He's
have,
like,
a
I want to
little
go out in a
intervention.
Mercedes. A Mercedes
quick.
450.
Now that I think about it, if I was, look, this is a fun game, everybody. If you were going to kill yourself,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, let's do it. Ready?
I gotta go. You know what? I might go find like an expensive rental car place, and then just drive it off a bridge somewhere so it pisses off Mike.
Well, I was going to say that my way is I was going to rent a Ferrari and go on top of a bridge and jump off. So I'm mad at Tony
shit.
Scott because he took my idea.
Yeah. What about you, Tim? And what would you do if you were gonna kill yourself?
Wait, can I guess, Tim?
go ahead.
Carradine.
Oh, carroting.
No answer.
Oh, come on, Tim. We really got to know.
Thank you.
Well,
think you
how
might
am I
have
going to
nailed
top
it.
the carradine right there? But what I would do is I'd be waiting until the first day when COVID-19 was completely gone and everybody could go back to work and Mike and Molly could finally get out of the house. And then I'd shoot myself in a car right outside so there'd be traffic and helicopters and they'd have to spend at least one more day inside the house.
You know what would be perfect, though, Tim? I live in a real busy area, so they would just get your ass off the street real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. That's true.
Yeah, they just get a piece of plastic, roll your ass up, and drag you off somewhere and bury you in the woods.
It is also a two-way street, so, I could probably just go around you.
That's true.
I'd know right away. I'd be like, God, all that was left was the eyebrows.
No, all of a sudden you got two crazy squirrels in your neighborhood.
Oh, shit.
We do
Ghost
have a crazy
eyebrows.
squirrel on this big tree right out our back window, Tim, and I do call him Tim, so...
Oh, boy. Come on. What's up with all this fucking things getting named Tim?
What?
Well, I'm sorry. Well,
fucking
Timmy,
dummy.
everybody
Yeah,
calls
no,
it
no, no.
Timmy, right? Nobody calls it Tim.
No, they can't call it Timmy because squirrels are fast.
You
That's
never met a
true.
fast Timmy?
No.
Oh, you mean like little Timmy or something? He's always got to have crutches or something?
It's something like that.
No, that's a
Jeez,
Jimmy.
Tim. Way to stereotype little Timmys.
Timmy was in a wheelchair.
I'm a Timmy, so I can say it.
Oh, you used to go by Timmy?
When I was a little kid, I had no choice. That's what people called me. When as soon as I was old enough to punch people in the face, they started calling me Tim.
Jesus Christ.
Tim, what was like? What would they make fun of you for your name? Because everybody got like a little, make fun of their name. Like my last name was Wood, right? But my brother really got it because his first name is Peter.
Oh, God. Peter
Oh my
Wood.
God!
Dick
For real?
Wood. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. I got to dodge a lot of them, right? I got like when Toy Story came out, I guess people were like, "Hey, Woody," and I'd be like, "Yeah, that's right, the star of a movie." So, fuck you.
They could have meant Woody Allen.
Yeah. Oh, that. Well, I was also dating a 16-year-old at the time. So.
Oh wow! But at least you were 16 years old.
Strangely enough, she was my daughter.
Yeah. So you had just seen Old Boy. You got dumped by the girlfriend you took out.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was like, Phew, God, for some reason, I feel like adopting a Korean daughter.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I don't even think I need to be hypnotized. I could fight through it.
So what was it, Tim? What did they do? What was the name?
Well, nobody knows my actual real name on this because obviously it's not Yobo. But let's just say that my last name, which I think Eddie knows, and this. Wait, you actually know too, Mike, because you see on the Patreon.
Oh
just
shit! Should I
Okay.
pull it up right now or?
Well, keep your mouth shut. But just replace the first letter with an F.
Oh, okay. Well, that's no fun, Tim. This is a visual. This isn't a visual medium.
Well, this is
Hold
an
on.
inside joke for you because I can't say it.
So wait, it would be Tim Fasshole? Yeah.
Tim other F word. Man, that's a rough way to go through childhood.
Yeah. Well, it was a different time back then. It
Tim
was
F.
Catholic
Slur.
school.
Man, that's rough. See, ironically, they used to call me Tim F. Slur, too. But it was unrelated. Oh, God. So we're doing a movie here. And then,
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. So the dad has a great idea. He's like, let's just wrap this dude up in plastic and go bury his ass in the woods.
Yeah, because he's like, this guy ain't gonna Tony Scott here, man. Get this
And-
fucker out of here, right?
And this is when we figured out, hey, guess what? This is going to be a musical. So,
I think this is a good point to figure that out, right? Takeshi.
Yeah, they
Miike's
got us
like,
hooked, right? At this point, you're not going to get up and leave.
yeah. I'm not going to get up and leave.
That's most musicals. They're like, look, you can't bring in the music until people are like, all right, I'm not gonna leave.
Look, we got him
Yeah.
with the demon. About like 10 people walked out
Yeah.
once they saw the demon coming out of the soup, all right? By now, everybody's invested in the movie to find out what's going on.
Yeah, I
Bring
remember
on the
in-
music.
I remember in Newsies, they were like, we can't bring in the first song until Christian Bale rips that guy's uvula out.
Yeah.
Well, he did step into his lighting.
True. True.
Yeah, and he screamed at the guy, Terminator 3, or Terminator,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck that was.
You know, I remember when I saw that claymation Fred Astaire for Singing in the Rain. and it just made me want to turn it off. But then it was a musical, so I was okay with it, right, Tim?
No, you know what I gotta do? I gotta Freddy your ass. I'm just turning my back on that bit. I'm not paying any attention to it. I'm not gonna respond after this episode, so.
Okay. So,
I revoke all the power I gave you, Eddie.
Oh, okay. I don't believe in you.
Uh-oh.
We'll see.
Eddie has edited. It's no longer permanent co-host. He put tentative.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wait, can he go back and edit? Oh, boy.
Yeah. Well, one day I'll figure out how to do that. So
Right now, Candace is searching the internet for how to do that.
yeah. So yeah, they bury his ass out in the woods like you do. And,
Yeah, I mean, where else are you going to bury him?
well, they live in the woods.
You got all
so-
these woods. Might as well use it.
Yeah, and it's not like this is ever going to come up again later. So
No.
hey, no harm, no foul.
And you know what? They give him a nice place right near a lake
That's
or
true.
a stream
yeah.
or something, right? They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
that's what he would have wanted.
What he would.
It's
Lord
better
only
than
knows.
fucking hotel room.
Yeah. So yeah, they don't want to scare people off because they're just trying to get their business off the ground, and having a guy kill himself in there, man, that's a rough sell.
God damn, that's pissed me off.
Yeah.
You got to
yeah.
replace the carpet and everything, man. Shit.
That's a lot of work. It really is.
Dad,
So
do you think that's the landlord's first reaction when somebody does
Hell
something
yeah.
violent?
shit?
Oh, great. Now I got to replace the fucking carpet. God damn it.
And I gotta paint the walls.
Ugh. Couldn't you have done it in the tub?
For real. This guy's very inconsiderate, you know that? So right around this time is when the daughter, Shizu, she goes to town, and she meets
This is
Meets
my favorite
Richard.
part, I think.
Yeah, this is the best guy in the movie.
Richard is the shit because Richard is what did he say? He was a U.S. military guy.
He's in the U.S. Navy.
Yeah.
He also
yeah.
says he's like a fighter pilot or some shit at one point, or he flies in planes, right?
Yeah, he's a U.S.
Jets.
Navy fighter pilot.
Well, actually, the Britain Royal Navy.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
He
the
can't
Britain Royal
even know.
Navy.
He doesn't even know which one he's in.
He says
Same
the
thing.
Britain Royal Navy, but I'm a part of the CIA.
yeah.
So the CIA has apparently infiltrated the British Royal Navy with a Korean guy or a Japanese
Japanese
guy.
Yeah.
guy. Well, it's
Yeah,
really brilliant
and,
when you think about it.
I mean, yeah.
And boy, howdy, the daughter, she just is all fucking eyes for this guy.
I
man.
mean, you saw that head of hair, right, Eddie?
yeah, it was
Well, she looks at her
magical.
daughter and says, "Do you want a new daddy?"
Oh God. Because I do. So, yeah, and their musical number that they have here in this cafe,
Oh, so good.
breathtaking. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're flying through the air.
Yeah,
there's-
Richard flies. Well, because he's in the Air Force, of course.
Oh.
Makes
There's,
perfect sense.
They go into a magical star-filled sky, and they're just in love. And is this the scene though where they cut back to reality and it's just the daughter like writhing on the ground like an
Yes,
idiot?
which
Yeah.
is one of the greatest fucking things I think I've ever seen in a musical. Because
Because everybody's like, "What? Are you okay?" never mind. We're gonna leave her alone. She's got some problems. She probably just helped somebody bury a dead body out in the swamp lands or something.
well, everybody sees this big Navy British CIA spy is there, so they know he can take care of it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So now we cut to the next couple of guests to come up to the hotel, and well, one of them is a celebrity, Mike.
Yeah. So this
he's-
this checks out, right? Like a celebrity would take an underage girl to a hotel
Yeah.
out in the middle of nowhere. They walk there, and also he's in bare feet. Why would he be in bare feet, Eddie?
I don't know.
Because
Again.
he's a sumo wrestler. He's a famous
Well, yeah.
sumo wrestler.
Okay, I look at this guy and I'm like, how far of a walk is this? Seriously, this dude's walking this fucking
Again,
distance,
see,
Tim?
that's what I meant. It's
I think they run.
It's
I
not
think
that
they
difficult
take
of a
cabs out
stretch.
here, but I'm not sure.
where do you tell the cabs to drop you off? Near the tree?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just go down that road, stop at the tree.
Plus, also,
Drive.
wouldn't the sumo guy be better served by taking off his fucking outfit and just trying to dress, blend in like everybody else?
Tim, you never take off the outfit if you're sumo.
Tim.
Oh shit, he's a Mandalorian.
That diaper thing of theirs is sacred, Tim.
It's like if you work at Arby's, you never take off the uniform, Tim.
Or the diaper.
Yeah.
It's against the health
Everybody
code.
knows that Arby's employees are required to eat the food there, so they always wear a diaper to work.
Yeah, it's one of those things, again, like the blowfish sushi. The Arby's employees are required to eat a piece of roast beef from every sandwich they serve just to prove to the customers that it won't kill them.
You know, the other
That's
day,
actually pretty good.
the other day I watched it was something where they were showing like the McDonald's factory, like how they make the beef.
Oh, God.
And there is a lady, her job is to taste every single batch of McDonald's patties.
Jesus.
Like,
is
her-
she okay?
She goes, "This is the greatest job in the world." And I'm like,
What?
"Do they put a fucking epitaph at the end of this fucking thing? Like, there's no way she
Do they
live,
pay for
right?"
her rascal?
In memoriam.
I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, "This is the greatest job in the world. All I do is eat McDonald's burgers all day."
Yeah.
And it
then
showed her-
She just goes on a long walk and she finds this bed and breakfast in the middle of nowhere, tells them she wants a beer.
She sits in her room all day with like an easy bake oven and just tries one patty after the next, man.
Does she eat the whole thing, or is she just taking like
No,
one bite and
like
then
a
like
little
spitting
bite.
it out, like one of those wine people?
It's like a little bite, but my wife said she's like, "Damn, she's like McDonald's jester. She's got
But
to eat
still,
the
her
food
fucking
before."
mouth has got to be
Yeah.
covered in that film that you get after eating fucking McDonald's, right?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, film after eating McDonald's?
Yeah, there's sometimes it's like you eat enough hamburgers from there, and it feels like there's a film in your fucking mouth for a couple minutes after you finish eating it.
Oh.
Tim,
Okay,
are
I
you
guess
sure
it's just
you've
me.
been eating at McDonald's?
I like the idea, like Tim eats a McDonald's burger and he's like, "Get it off me! Get it off me!" And he's just,
It's just some dude in a van that pulls up around your work every day at 11:30.
Gives out free hamburgers, yeah.
Hey, Tim, come on over here, pal. I got a burger for you. It's a McDonald's.
it's a McDonald's. You know, I tried a McRib once in my life. Fuck that.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on, man.
That's
What
all I
is
gotta
that
say.
anyway?
I don't know what it is, but I feel like I want to try it again.
Yeah?
But I
Oh,
tried
shit,
it
they
once
got you
and
hooked.
I wasn't. Yeah, you know what? They got me.
Don't do it. It's like Coke, man.
I don't know. This like film developed in my mouth, and I want that sensation again.
Yeah, because you could drink an orange soda and like, it tastes like water. What the fuck?
I was also rock hard,
Yeah.
but that may have been because I got my free delivery of BlueChew.com.
They
Only
only
free
paid for
delivery.
one ad,
I put
so-
in promo code BITS.
BITS, that's right. Just have to pay $5 for shipping and handling, which is a bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
little
not have
pro
to see
tip.
anybody? That makes it even better.
Yeah, and you could just be rock hard all by yourself. Now, a little pro tip, though, is on the website they have like a 30, 60, and 90-day thing of it. Just get the biggest one, the 90-day one, but use the promo code. It's still only $5. And then just cancel. That's a pro tip for you.
I mean, look, you guys said you have to be alone. I disagree. There's nothing better than taking a Blue Chew before a big public event. I know the last time I went to a basketball game pre-COVID, I was fucking diamond hard sitting there in the third row, dude. Just, whew.
Wow. Where do you get those kind of seats?
From your Patreon money, Tim.
You'll get another pick one of these days, Tim.
He's got 2 for February. He could.
I got two coming up in February.
Yeah, Tim, you already actually told me the picks you wanted. You wanted Pink Angels, but I think I'm just going to make you record that one on your own. Solo
I can do it.
Yobo.
Solo Yama. Oh, my God. That'd be great.
No, Tim, you
It's
have.
just-
I'm sorry, Eddie, please.
It's just Tim in the crinkly bag.
Yeah, Tim talking.
Well,
Tim
that's
in
not
his
really
bag
solo.
talking about a gay biker movie.
Oh,
With
like
Dan
a
Haggerty in it.
I'm just going to record a disclaimer before the show.
Yeah.
But Tim, no, you have 2 picks in February, so there you go.
Okay, nice.
All right.
Check
You
him
haven't
out.
sent me your second one yet.
Patreon.com/Grindbin, right?
He was too drunk to tell me his second pick.
My first pick is
I'm
that. My
shell-shocked.
second pick is fuck you.
Yeah,
And
he
you're like,
did
"Wait."
say, he was like, all right, here's my first pick. And then he went off about how the show sucks when he's not on it. And
I never said that.
He also said, I'm the worst person on the show. And I was like, Jesus, Tim.
The first pick is Mike leaves.
Yeah, he's like, Mike sucks. He's the worst person on the Grindbin. The show sucks. That's why I asked to be on it, because I thought I could make it better. I was like, all right, Tim, well, get it all out here on a Friday night.
That's all bullshit.
And speaking of getting it all out at night, the sumo guy fucks the underage girl.
Woo! You know, he was using Blue Chew promo code bits.
Oh, dude.
think
For
you had
real.
to,
And
right?
you know he had a full stomach.
90-day, baby.
How is that every day you're taking? That cannot be good for your heart.
Eddie,
You don't
stop
have to take
it.
them
Stop
every
it
single
right
day,
now.
right?
You do have to take it every day because
Go ahead, Mike.
I don't know.
You
Like,
never know.
look, I just like to be rock hard at work. You know, like I'm sitting here with my laptop. For some reason it just makes the blood flow. I feel like I'm going faster.
Because you never
Really?
know.
There's nothing
Yeah.
like looking at spreadsheets with a heart on.
Look, do you want to be caught without a hard dick? That's the bigger question.
I've
Yeah,
always
right?
said that, Eddie. Always. It's like you're reading my mind. BlueChew.com promo code bits. And that's blue like the color, like a kid's
Yeah.
crayon box, like the color, not like the
Like
cheese.
the
That's right.
child's crayon box.
Or not like your balls if you don't get this.
And
Yeah.
Eddie, I'll just tell you right now, I'm sorry that I got your Blue Chew promo canceled.
Dude, it's going to be this bad all month.
It's all right because next month we're getting Arby's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
next month
pour.
we'll get
the big
I'm
money.
pouring fucking horsey sauce all over this show.
Yeah, next month I'm getting that Arby's sponsorship.
We
man.
are just gonna toaster strudel the fucking cover of this bloody bit show with Arby's sauce. You
We're
just
going to go
watch.
with one that gives you a hard on to one that gives you the runs.
You don't know whether you're coming or going.
That's
Speaking of which, you ever ran with a hard on, Tim?
No.
Nothing's
not that I
more
can remember.
invigorating. I used to go to the gym all the time pre-COVID with just a hard on. Get on that treadmill.
That's a real power move. Hey,
It
I got
is.
that next. And then they're like, yeah, you do. Go.
Yeah,
Just
that's
turn
always
around
been my
a little
move.
bit.
Some guy goes, "Hey, I got that next," and I give him a little profile shot with I'm pitching a tent. And he goes, "You know what? You take all the time you need, dude."
I'm going to go towel off. You just,
Yeah, just please towel off the machine.
yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've gotten off where somebody goes, "Is that Arby's sauce?"
Only one way to find out.
Wait, Arby's sauce is the red sauce. That says a lot more about you, sir.
Damn, Mike.
Horsey sauce. Is that horsey
Oh
sauce?
yeah, no. I was, nope, that was accurate, Eddie. Checks out.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh shit. Maybe you shouldn't use Blue Chew. I don't
No,
know.
it's nothing bad. You know, you just get a little bit of
Don't
the
tell-
red stuff for a couple days. It goes away. It's fine.
Don't tell the quote-unquote doctor online.
I've had some talks with doctors. Let me tell you.
Oh, God.
You know, the great thing is, though, you could just keep finding new doctors till you find the one that tells you what you want to hear.
That's true. You just go shopping.
Yeah.
So,
Shopping for Docs. That's my app, actually. We are now a official sponsor of the Bloody Bits podcast. Shopping for Docs. Just whatever you want to hear from the doctor. You need a form filled out. You need whatever it is. You know, you need a workers' comp claim. Shopfordocs.com.
Some pain medicine. That's
Yeah,
it.
we got you.
yeah. You call up the doctor. The first question is, hey, are you cool?
Yeah.
Are you hip? No,
And
not
if he
HIPAA.
says,
Are you
what?
hip?
Then you hang up.
Yeah,
Are
no,
you
it's
hip?
it's all done through like a WhatsApp type thing. As soon as you type something in, it just deletes it. It's great, Eddie.
Or you just find
so
a
good.
doctor's office that's open past 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, they're usually also massage parlors, so that's the doctors I go to.
Open past 10. They got a neon sign and parking in the back. That's
I'm
a good doctor's office.
I'm a busy man. I can't go to the doctor during the day.
You go to the drive-through doctor.
And I just say I'm hard and it's coming out Arby's.
That's gonna be on your tombstone. I'm hard and it's coming out Arby's.
Anyways, I'm sorry. I feel like I
Speaking of
really derailed the show,
tombstones.
so let's go ahead and start again.
Wow, you're
Speaking of
doing a Tim
tombstones,
Yobo on this show. What the hell?
The
I'm having
sumo
fun.
guy.
I'm telling you right now, I'm two highballs deep at this point.
No,
I was
that's
trying to get
good.
rid of a headache, and it worked. Everybody,
Wonderful.
promo code BITS.
Alcohol. This podcast, unofficial sponsor of it, is definitely alcohol. Let me tell you. So yeah, the sumo guy dies on top of the underage girl and suffocates her.
Classic.
Classic sumo guy.
I mean,
Go ahead, Mike.
no, I didn't have anything to say.
We don't even get the guy's name, do we? Just
Sumo guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sumo guy who is fucking an underage girl. Got it.
No,
Yeah,
I think
just
they say his name because they recognize him as some kind of celebrity.
Yeah, on the
Yeah,
TV.
Yeah, they say, it's E. Honda and Chun Li.
Yeah. He was
Oh
that
my
guy
God.
who fought in the spa. Yeah. He does that real fast hand thing.
Yeah.
BlueChew.com.
He wrecked. Jesus.
You know, you don't even have to have a partner for Blue Chew. Hell, it works great on its own, you know? Lonely
Yeah,
night,
Nobody ever
pop
said you
yourself
had to have a
blunt.
partner.
Well, you got to take one every 90 days, Tim. So sometimes, your
no,
wife
no,
falls
one every
asleep.
day for 90 days, not one every 90 days. We want
No.
people buying.
Oh, yeah,
them
no,
apartments.
It's
one-
not a challenge.
Every day for 90 days. And if
Yeah.
nobody's around, you just,
It's
makes
like
it a
that
little more
90-day fiance. Oh, there's the challenge. 90-day fiance, but every day you pop a Blue Chew.
yeah.
Oh, man. I'm going to make you fucking earn that citizenship.
Just so we know this, guys, Tim Yobo has agreed to do that challenge right here on the Bloody Bits podcast. So, Tim, we're going to send you the 90-day thing. And we're also sending you a whole carton of Fleshlights. So,
Wow.
We're sending you the Blue Chew. You have
Yeah,
to
because
get a
those
divorce.
fucking things, they say they're unbreakable, but let me tell you.
now let me tell you from experience. Doc.
They're built Tonka tough.
You throw that shit in the bathtub when you're done, it's cracking.
Wait, Tim, so you fuck a Fleshlight and then throw it in an empty bathtub?
I'm not going to throw it in a tub full of water. That's disgusting.
Imagine Tim's wife tried to take a shower and she pulls the curtain and there's just a fucking pile of flesh.
You let the plunger in here again.
God damn it, Tim. You left one of those weird plungers in here again.
Damn it, it looks like a fucking Arby's in here, Tim. Damn it!
It helps to hold my Arby's for me.
We've got the meat.
The meats.
Yeah. So yeah, they gotta bury the sumo guy and his underage girlfriend.
Can I ask you a question, though, for real?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't want to just derail the podcast.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Feel
So-
free, Mike.
I'm going to ask the question, and I'll tell you what prompted it. Do you think anybody's ever fucked at Arby's roast beef?
Fucked an Arby's roast.
Yeah.
beef.
Like, just decided to slide one on.
Wow, wait.
Yes.
Is this with the bread still on it, or are you just like taking it off slice by slice and then...
I don't know, Tim, can you tell me how you did it, or...
Yeah, Tim,
well,
when you
I guess the
fucked
only
it,
way I
how
could
did
think...
you?
Well, there's a couple of ways you could do it. If you're in for some slow time, you take the bread off, take the pickle off because you don't want any pickle seeds in your dick hole. That's going to be a fucked up night for everybody,
that's true.
right?
Yeah,
Watch out for the
that's
tomato
bad.
seeds, too.
And don't put on that three pepper hot sauce. That's for
Ooh.
damn.
Oh,
That'll chafe your nuts.
yeah, damn, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, what prompted that was the other day. So I watched two New
What
Year's Eve
prompted
Wait, what are you
specials.
doing, Mike, the other day?
I'll tell you. I was watching two New Year's Eve specials. I watched the one on the East Coast. I watched the what have you, right? The CNN one, where they were very drunk and just getting people to hang up. But then I switched it over to the local station, which is like, I don't know, Fox 11 something, right?
There was just a guy fucking an Arby's.
No, so
Like,
get
what
this. I'm watching it live with my mom and my brother on FaceTime, right?
Oh, wow, that's extra embarrassing.
And she's
Okay.
like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm watching this New Year's Eve special."
And I'm fucking an Arby's.
And she's like, "Who's on it?" I'm like, "I don't know. There's this girl. It's like Kelly Osbourne and that. I don't know his name. It's that guy who fucked the pie."
pie fucker.
And my mom was like,
American Pie guy.
She goes, there's a man who fucked a pie. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know his name. And she's like, he fucked a pie? I'm like, yeah, you never seen that movie where the guy fucked the pie?
It's just like going through the Rolodex of movies where people fucked a pie. What's ironic is that is just the joke from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, right? Oh, look, it's that pie fucker. God damn.
But that's all I could think of, right?
It's Jason Biggs.
It's that. Oh, there you go. Right.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think he also fucked an Arby's thing. That was an ad campaign. So
He might have.
I
cut.
think that after that movie, they're like, dude, is there anything else you can fuck? Because
We got
We
the
got a
Arby's.
sequel coming up.
like his agent was like, look, we don't have a lot of offers coming in, bud.
Yeah.
So if you're willing to fuck other things.
Oh wait, is he doing like a fucking Mark Wahlberg in Boogie Nights? He's hanging outside of Arby's and offering to have guys jerk off on an Arby's sandwich.
No, no, Tim. They really wanted this ad campaign where Jason Biggs, like somebody walked into the kitchen of an Arby's and you just found him
Wait,
fucking.
you know his name now, don't you?
Yeah, he was fucking like a giant pile of the roast beef. And
He was
you know, you hear
boring
the
a
Big
hole in
Rave's
it.
voice. We got the meats.
No, I kind of like Tim's theory. He's hanging out in front of a Marie Callender's, right?
That's what he was doing before the New Year's Eve special, I'm sure.
It's like, look,
Somebody was
$20
jacking off in the back of a Marie Callender's and was like, hey, aren't you that guy who fucked the pie?
Oh, God.
So, yeah, Eddie, you were saying he's behind
Yeah,
Marie Callender's.
They're lowering the sumo guy out of the window. And I'm like, why are they being so delicate with him? Like, he's fucking dead. And then somebody down below is like, yeah, just throw him out. Like, he's dead. You're not
Yeah,
going to
not
hurt
gonna
him.
break.
Well, they do then. They take his
Yeah.
advice because they just let him go and he almost kills Grandpa. Although they did find... So they found the underage girl underneath him.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
that's
fun
a great
scene.
reveal.
Yeah. So yeah, now they got to bury him, and I'm like, man, this is gonna take them a while to dig this hole. You know, he's a big dude.
Yeah, he's a big man.
Yeah.
I think like you poke him with like a needle or something and he deflates like a balloon. So.
Oh, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Just flies one. Handy.
Flies all around.
Yeah. So we go bury
He's
his
somebody in
ass.
just a sumo suit.
Yeah, it was just a guy in a sumo suit. He was just trying to be a celebrity lookalike, you know?
He's like a celebrity impersonator, like the ones that they have that go take photos with you, and then they harass you and punch you unless you give them $5.
Yeah.
He's like that guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
for
I know what
sumo.
you're talking about. They're in Times Square.
And, you know, those guys will definitely go behind Marie Callender's for the $40.
Yeah. That dude that was Batman in the documentary, The Confessions of a Superhero one, he probably would have fucked a pie for $10.
Oh, yeah. He's like, well, you always wanted to jack off on Batman? No problem, dude. $40. Go right
like, I
behind
could
that
also be-
wax museum.
I could also be the guy from ER, because I'm just, you know.
Yeah, you got two choices. I could be the ER guy or Batman. So
Yeah.
you pick.
Really all you got.
I prefer Batman. It's easier to wipe it off. So
Yeah.
I got my bat wipes.
Utility belt is just like wipes and a
God.
couple of Hostess fruit pies. Oh, God.
So there's a movie.
Right around this time is when the daughter's bringing Richard home to meet the family. And they've also like figured out that the the first guy's wallet was missing that died, right? So they kind of blame it on the son because they're like, he's kind of a thief. Maybe he stole the damn wallet, right?
Yeah, he was the last one who saw the guy alive. He's the one who brought him the beer, and
Yeah.
now he's dead, and he didn't have his wallet with him.
Yeah. So old Richard comes in, and we get this fun little scene of him stealing an ashtray. And I'm like, what the fuck? Of all this shit to steal, right?
Well, it was nice. It was branded and everything. So
Yeah, that's right. Maybe he wanted like a little memento.
Is there like a good resale market for fucking ashtrays from bed and breakfasts in the middle of nowhere?
I don't know. Every time I go to a hotel, Eddie, I just empty that shit out, man.
You just steal everything.
Yeah, I take the TV, everything, dude.
I used to have an aunt who used to do that, and also in restaurants, she would take all the fucking sweet and low packets, all the sugar packets, anything that she could get that was in a package on that table was in her bag when we left.
This is where you got your weird thing with salt and pepper shakers, isn't it?
Because she's
That's
like,
right.
you got to remember the exact details, Timmy, because I need to know if I have this one at home.
Well, no. See, she wanted the packets. So as soon as we go into a restaurant, and as soon as she saw any kind of fucking salt and pepper shakers, we were out. Because she needed to be able to get the packets and say, I need extra ones, because look, there's nothing here.
Tim, is this the same aunt you told us about in a drunken rage on the Discord the other day that laughed during Deep Throat?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Tim was telling us a story about how his grandma and aunt went to go see Deep Throat together.
In Atlantic City.
So they really made a day of it.
No, we were on vacation, because that was before there was casinos. It was like an actual... There was an amusement park. There was a nice beach. They had everything there. It was all like a big family thing.
Yeah. So you go watch porn. A big family thing.
Well, I mean, it was Deep Throat. This is an event, dude.
If anybody's ever been to New Jersey, once you get 2 blocks off the boardwalk, you are in a fucking third world country practically.
Yeah.
It's fucking no man's land. Because they could fucking do a remake of The Bronx Warriors there.
All you see in New Jersey, Eddie, is movie theaters that in one screen they're showing like Lion King, the other one they're showing Deep Throat.
Oh God.
It was funny too, because they told everybody that they went to see Gator.
Wait, they lied about what movie they went to see?
You think my grandmother and my aunt are going to come and tell my mother, my other aunt, my sister and I, when we were like, I was like, what, 8, 9 years old? Hey, guess what? We're going to see a porn movie about some woman who has a clitoris down her throat.
But you did learn the story.
Of course.
Yeah.
Later on in life, I found out about it.
Oh,
And then
okay.
the weird clay thing flew around and ripped the clitoris out of the throat and flew off with it.
Because you were trying to like talk to your grandma about Gator, and she's like, "Look, Tim, I gotta confess, I've never seen Gator."
I'm like, gotcha.
I knew it, Grandma. I knew it.
Once I found out about it, I was always asking. So, Burt Reynolds was in that movie. Who else was in that movie?
Linda Lovelace, I think.
Yeah.
So, Tim, but your story was that your aunt or your grandma, one of them said it wasn't real. They screamed that out in the theater, right?
That would be my grandmother.
Your grandma was yelling in the middle of Deep Throat while it's going down.
No, she
That's a
did that
fake
in another movie, but
Well, it's
it was
literally going down.
the story was that my Aunt Irene couldn't stop laughing throughout the entire fucking movie. And all right, now it's starting to come back to me. Wow, the drug haze is going away. I remember, I think I made some kind of crack about, imagine being the poor schmuck who you're sitting in a fucking jerk-off theater in New Jersey, and 2 women walk in and sit down. You're like, oh, wait a second. This is unusual. And while you're trying to beat your Arby's, one of them won't
New term,
stop
by the way,
laughing.
beat your Arby's.
Yeah.
What are you doing in the bathroom? I'm beating my Arby's.
So I think that was the punchline of that whole story there, was that somebody was in that movie theater trying to get all nice and comfortable with themselves, and there's my aunt laughing her ass off throughout the whole fucking movie.
Yeah, so your aunt made Fred Willard leave and demand a refund, is what you're basically saying.
So you can go ahead and
probably.
cue that jingle, Eddie, because that is my actual Know Your Yobo question.
Yeah, that's been your
Good, there you go. Nice way you snuck that in.
moment.
We just had to find a way to organically get to Deep Throat on
Yeah.
an episode of the Bloody Bits. Surprised
Yeah,
it took
dude.
an hour.
Tim Yobo's Grandma Deep Throat Adventure. That's the subtitle to this.
That's going to be the title of this episode.
No,
right?
wait, hold on, man. We got to make this for today's audiences. With his aunt.
Oh, yeah.
Step
It's got to
in.
be like a tab on Pornhub or something. Yeah.
That's right. You know,
Something.
you want those
I think
clicks.
that's all that's left over there. They did the whole. Apparently, they did like a mass purge, and all that's left is incest. So, what are you gonna do?
Apparently. God
Well, you
damn.
notice how they haven't gone out of business.
True.
They do right away, Tim. They're like, you know what? We could get rid of like 90% of the videos because all people want to watch is apparently cousin
Let's
fucking.
cut the pretense, right?
No, because if they got rid of everything but incest, they would still have 90% of their videos. Like,
I mean, nowadays, if you see a post for Deep Throat, it says like woman does deep throat ... on her brother. And they'd
Could be her brother?
Could be, yeah.
Wait, is there a question mark on that one?
Of course. I've always thought porn should have more question marks in the titles, right?
that'd be good.
You're gonna pull out?
Oh god, that's my ass? Question mark?
This is great. God damn. You guys ready to go into our next business venture? Forget fucking, what
Yeah.
was that? Find your doc or some shit? We're
Yeah.
doing porn with question
No.
marks now.
No, what it is we take existing porn, right?
Yeah.
And then we just cut a little audio clip in before everything that's like, oh, you want to have sex? Like this is what the guy's saying. Oh, you want to have sex, huh? But I'm your brother. just cut that clip in. Boom, you get a new tab.
Yeah.
How about this? You just do that with Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. It's already made.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm your
Luke,
father,
I am your-
Luke. You can't fuck me.
Well, you can
Yeah.
say that to Leia.
Oh, man, you're telling me this could be a whole Three's All Right with Them scenario. Damn.
I think
Holy
David
shit.
from Australia got some refacing he's got to do.
So Star Wars is a secret Whitefire. God damn.
Yeah, multi.
It is. What are you talking
gangbang.
about? They're brother and sister, and they made out.
And I mean, they threw it all in because at the end, like Yoda walked in and he's like, "Oh,
Oh, big in the dick you are.
The fire is white.
You just see like what you think is a lightsaber go up, but no, that's just the Yoda dick."
Promo code BITS I used.
I am 900 years old.
So
You think Yoda got it?
So now we come up with the conflict of the movie, which is that they're going to build the highway finally.
Oh shit! Right across where that lake is. Damn it!
Right across that lake. God damn it. And we buried all of these bodies here. Now we got to go dig them all up and move them.
But they're not sure where they buried them, right?
Yeah, so
No.
that's a great scene where they've got the fucking, like, the little Risk world model that they're like, all right, we got these pins. I made this pin. It's beautiful. It's a gravestone. Let's just start putting the pins where we're burying people.
And she's like, "But what about the guests?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't." But it is a nice pin though. Like I spent a lot of time on it.
And she looks so happy that she thought about that and that he agreed with that too.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. She's like, look, that was a great idea. And we're not really covering a lot of the musical numbers because I don't know how to cover them.
Well, I mean, I'm going to
But-
recommend everybody watch this movie.
Of course, yeah.
Of course, yes.
But like, I picked up some of the highlights of it for me, where there was like the hard rock one that's ridiculous,
That one is great.
and then the karaoke one with the karaoke lyrics on the screen, so you can sing along, and they actually cue to the audience to go ahead and sing along.
Yep, and they're color coded, so you know the male part and the female part.
Also,
Yeah.
they're in Japanese though, so I couldn't
What's a
read it.
Japanese movie?
I mean, I tried, but trust me, nobody wants to hear that. so.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
we do.
But yeah, there's some phenomenal musical numbers in here. The big song and dance stuff, and it's fucking great. My wife actually sent me the guy that plays the brother in here. Apparently, is a very serious jazz saxophone player. And I've got a great picture of him with barely a shirt on that I can send you guys.
Oh, I always
later.
like barely a shirt, because it's like, tease us a little, right?
That's right. You gotta leave something for the imagination.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like with a saxophone, you need to at least be showing some nipple if you're playing a saxophone.
yeah. I mean, that's where Kenny G went wrong.
Yeah, it really is. So, goddamn, the cops show up because of
Uh-oh.
course they do.
But it's
And
funny
now,
because they're not here for any of the dead people.
no, they just kind of show up.
Yeah, there's some paperwork they want to fill out.
Yeah, there's like some paperwork or something, but
Yeah.
they're all nervous. But he leaves that wanted poster.
Yeah.
And who's
Yeah.
on it? Richard.
Yeah.
Was
of
it? I
course.
know definitely Richard, but was the guy underneath? Was that the first guy that committed suicide in that room?
I didn't notice that, but it could have been.
Yeah, I think so. And so now we get to know that. It turns out Richard, the U.S. Navy Air Force pilot that also was with.
I gotta say something about him though. He's wearing like a costume store captain's hat.
Well, yeah. So we get to that part, right? And
Because
what I
that's
think is-
I
also
bought one when I was in Atlantic City when my grandmother and aunt were seeing Deep Throat.
yeah. They got you a captain's hat.
you have the same hat, Tim. What's so fun? What I love that they do though with Richard's character, right, is that first musical number that we see with him is very, very fancy and very like ornate and everything, and then every subsequent musical number that he's involved in gets worse and grosser until we end up at the last musical number with him, where he goes up to this like bench.
Which is like a crooked ass bench, by the way.
Yeah, you would get an
Coca-Cola.
STD if you sat on this bench. It's gross.
It looks like they burned down a dump and tried to build a resort on top of it.
yeah,
right?
exactly. Like lightning struck the dump. Jason came up and he left because he's like, I got to get the fuck out of this movie. And so but it's nice though because he takes out like the little napkin and he puts it on the seat for her. So he's a gentleman. He's a gentleman.
Do you ever do that move, Tim? Like, is that like that's kind of like I think like an old school move, right?
Yeah, that's even before my time.
Like, do you remember you watch those movies and they put like a jacket? Like, some guy will take off his fucking expensive ass jacket and put it over a puddle. You're like,
Yes,
what
I've
the-
seen that. That's going a little bit too far, unless I'm already getting laid, right?
Also, I feel like all it's gonna do is make the jacket wet and her shoes wet.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
walk
that thing's
around the
just-
puddle,
Fuck, walk around it.
you idiot.
Well, you know what it also could be? It could be a power move.
What?
Because, well, think about it. If you're a regular working Joe, you're not going to be able to just take your fucking jacket off and throw it down on the ground so your girlfriend can walk over it.
Oh, I thought you meant a power move to be like it's like a guilt trip. So you'd be like, well, you know, you say you want to go home, but I did ruin my jacket.
Yeah.
And baby, it's cold outside.
Things are looking blue.
Should I send you the dry cleaning bill or? Oh, well, we're coming up. Great.
Oh God.
You ever do
So,
that?
yeah.
You ever go on a date and then send her the dry cleaning bill?
No.
No, I'm not Bill Clinton.
Oh, okay. So it's just me and Bill, huh?
Yeah, just you and Mr. Clinton with the saxophone and one nipple sticking out.
See?
That's how
Got
I
him
always-
elected.
Every time I've gone to a job interview, it's always one nip out.
Rock hard, one nip out.
Dude, by the way, Blue Chew, great for job interviews, guys. In person or over Zoom.
You're just popping one while you're in the meeting. You're like,
Look-
hold on a second. These things take like half an hour to kick in. They could be faster though, because they're chewable.
We're almost done with this interview, right?
Yeah, I got some whore waiting out in the car.
I got some Arby's waiting for me in the car.
Yeah. I usually bring the Arby's just right in, Tim.
Wow.
You ever eaten a lunch in a job interview? Let me tell you.
Oh God! Look, there's a Marie Callender's around the way. The pie fucker's waiting for me. Can we move this along?
Oh, man, you bring a full fucking cherry pie into a job interview? No fork or anything? Just eat that shit.
It's a power move, like
No, you just
lard
eat the
ass from
cherries.
Stand
You
By
leave
Me.
all the fucking pie part all around it.
Well, they always say to me, they always go, are you really going to eat that pie here? And I go, well, what do you want me to do? Fuck it?
I'm no Jason Biggs.
What are you going to do if they say yes?
You're hired.
Well, usually, Tim, yeah, at that point, they go, you got the job, buddy.
Lucky for you, next week is the company picnic.
You just bring the boombox out. You're playing Cherry Pie by Warrant.
Just figure out every time I get a job, they never want me to talk to the HR person. I'm just still wondering.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's a movie
Oh, yeah.
that we're
That's
talking about. So yeah, no, I think it's funny because this is his last kind of musical number where old grandpa figures out that Richard's the bad guy and he's a damn dirty con artist because he says that he knows Queen Elizabeth and that he should have been there to protect Di. But
Diana, if only I'd been there.
But Charles wouldn't let him be there. Like, what was the fucking story he was pitching?
Mike?
Oh, I don't know, Tim. You're the one with the salt and pepper shaker notes.
I don't know.
No, I think he's just implying that he could have done something to stop Princess Diana from dying.
Yeah.
Richard?
But it didn't seem like it didn't seem like he was telling the truth.
I fucking missed this part.
What?
He went on some rant about how he could have stopped Princess Diana from dying?
Yeah, how he blames the media.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, though, it was the damn paparazzi, right? So this is where we kind of get to the climax of it, which is Grandpa kind of gets in a tussle with him. And this is one of the, 3 times that we've cut back to the claymation.
Oh, because they didn't have enough budget to do any action scenes. So they replaced it with claymation.
You know, I'll take that maybe over some shitty fucking green screen that they could have done.
Yeah, if only they did that in the new Wonder Woman, huh?
The new Wonder Woman. Oh, that would have been so fun if in Wonder Woman it just cuts to claymation. Just who does she fight? Red Skull. She's caves in Red Skull's head.
Oh, I thought she fought Red Skeleton. Whoops.
Oh,
the old
spoiler
comedian?
alert.
Yeah, they dragged his ass up.
Just like a screaming red skeleton.
That was such a weird act, dude.
And his friend Red Buttons.
What a weird act. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Red Skeleton, Red Fox, Red Fox, and Red Buttons.
The 3 reds, dude. See a red.
3 reds don't make a right.
Part in the Red Sea.
What a weird time for comedy.
Yeah, you just had to have red in the name. I think it's funny.
It didn't
Have
hurt.
some fucking bloody skeleton screaming on the stage.
God, Dad, he was the weirdest.
So yeah, the stupid fucking clay things fight with each other, and we get the real kind of cliffhanger scene.
Literally,
yeah. Well, but then they slip down the cliff and they're hanging onto a root of some sort, and finally we're rolling a big ass rock toward them so that we can drop the rock on one of them. And it's so goddamn great because they just do on Richard and they kill him and he's dead. His body just kind of falls to the ground and gets all smushed. And right about this time, the volcano that's been hanging out the whole time.
I think this is supposed to be Mount Fuji, right?
Yeah, Mount Fuji.
Tim,
it
that's
erupts.
racist. You call every mountain in Japan Mount Fuji? God damn, Tim.
I think
Come on.
in the story it is Mount Fuji.
Oh, my bad.
Okay,
Yeah. Damn. And so that just erupts. And again, we don't have a lot of money, so claymation time. But okay.
You okay there, Eddie?
I'm fine. I'm trying to explain what the fuck this is supposed to be now. Because we get the family goes and picks up the house and just moves it.
Yeah, well, okay, because, the cops show up, right? And
Right.
they all think that the family thinks that the cops are there to arrest them.
Yeah.
But no, it's because some other guy showed up to the hotel who had, murdered his girlfriend.
In the very beginning of the movie, when they're eating dinner, I think that first time,
Yeah.
the daughter's watching TV, and they mention something about one resort that lets pigs and other animals carry your coffee and your luggage around, and another one where somebody was killed in it.
Yeah, and I thought this movie was going to then become something about how they were going to train, monkeys to be butlers or something.
So we just have a Dunstan checks in
Oh,
scenario.
I'd be there. I'd walk 50 miles to stay at the Dunstan Checks In.
I'm not. That wasn't a fever dream. That was a real movie, right?
No, in Dunstan Checks In, no, it's a real movie. But like in Dunstan Checks In, do people think he's a man?
And it's Jason Alexander too.
Hold on, I have to Google Dunstan Checks In real quick.
Okay, well I gotta take a piss. So could you just?
Yeah.
And I know it's gonna be in real time. I gotta tell Eddie. So.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm looking at Dunstan Checks In. I see a monkey in a wheelchair.
It's an orangutan, I think, right?
Yeah, sure. And he's got a bowler hat on.
Okay.
What the fuck is this movie? I see him now. He's in a bathtub. He's got a hairnet on. Why would you put a hairnet on the monkey?
You're already laughing at it, Eddie. So I think you should fucking probably buy this on Amazon.
This one looks like the monkey might be balls deep in someone.
Well, it was a different time. What was that, like 1996? 97?
Sure. I'm going to send you this picture. This picture looks like Dunstan might be fucking someone. In 96 here. Hold on. I got the Discord up here. I'm going to send it to you. Now tell me what's going on in this picture.
Oh, shit.
His eyes would roll into the back of his head. What the fuck is going on here?
He was just reading his book with his reading glasses on, and all of a sudden, somebody just gave him a fucking spread eagle.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
I am not. What the?
This is a kid's movie. Right?
Yeah. I think so. Who wrote it?
Who else is going to be going to see Dunstan Checks In?
Yeah. Guys, everybody go check out Dunstan Checks In. Does he work at the hotel? What is going on here?
No, he checks in. He's a guest, Eddie. If you work there, you're not checking in.
There's so much plot that I'm trying to... Okay.
Go ahead.
Lionel Spaulding and his dog Neil arrive at the prestigious 5-star Majestic Hotel, where he is accidentally drenched by an overflowing fountain due to a prank. This is already too much.
That's
Where's
how he
the
becomes
monkey?
Dunstan?
Yes, it's a magic fountain.
Holy shit.
This monkey fucks in the movie.
Whoa, Dunstan gets
did
it
you see
wet?
the picture, Mike?
Jesus.
Yeah, here, I'll send you a picture of it, Mike. Monkey's
perfect.
balls deep. Damn. Paul Rubens is in this. Holy shit.
Oh, he fucks Paul Rubens?
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
No, he fucks Faye Dunaway.
Everybody for a while with Paul Rubens were like, aren't you that guy
Hey,
that
Faye
got fucked
Dunaway
by-"
still has great legs.
Wait, Faye Dunaway is in Dunstan Checks In?
Yes.
Dude.
Wow. From Network.
Jesus.
Dunstan Checks In.
Oh my God. Yeah, look at that picture I sent you on the Discord. What the fuck is going on here?
So Eddie sent me a picture of
I'm just
Dunstan.
seeing like
Holy
a monkey.
shit, dude. He's getting it in.
He's checking royal.
He's also wearing glasses, which I like, you know? It's like...
He's classy.
They were like, look, we can't just have a chimp fuck, you know?
Yeah. Look, no one's gonna believe it unless he's wearing
she
glasses.
likes him for his intelligence, not for his looks.
That's true. It's not just his body; it's his mind.
So do they think he's a real man, or do
I
they
have
think
no.
he's a...
I tried to read the plot, but I can't follow it.
It just was like something about a magic fountain, him fucking a lady, Wait, he fucked Faye Dunaway?
Yeah. The monkey fucked Faye Dunaway,
And
Jason
then he became the
Alexander's
monkey.
So do you think
That's
Faye
the
Dunaway
curse.
was just... She's laying on this table with Dunstan on top of her. They're about to call
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
And she's like, I was in Network.
Yeah.
I used to lay in bed next to William Holden. Now I'm next to you.
Oh, okay. Hold on here.
Now
Here
I'm
we
just
go.
holding this chimp, you know?
I figured it out. So,
Holding the chimp.
Rupert
God,
Everett is a jewel thief.
And he fucks a monkey.
And yeah, and he gets fucked by the monkey. No, and he has the orangutan. You see, because the idea is he's going to have the monkey steal jewels from all the guests.
What?
Oh. Okay.
So we're doing
So
this
this
next
is
month.
a copy of Rue Morgue, right? but instead of killing,
That's how they pitch it. They're like Rue Morgue, but with a chimp.
It's a shot-by-shot
With the
remake of
orangutan.
New Morgue, but with a chimp.
Yeah, it's
he's
also
not going to
directed
kill
by,
anybody. He's just going to steal their jewelry and
It's
run out the
directed by
chimney.
Gus Van Sant. So
I was
Oh,
just going
boy.
to say. Oh, God.
anyway,
So,
so
yeah,
in this movie,
Cops showed up to look for the guy that killed his girlfriend because they had a monkey butler
and
in
there's
another
that whole
place.
standoff between
Yeah.
the cops. Like, so this guy gets the wife right by
Mm-hmm.
the throat with a knife.
Yes.
And the cops are like, "What the?" Well, and there is that comical scene where like the family's gonna, they're like, they do a whole musical number on who's gonna turn themselves into the cops,
Yeah.
and
that's
the
a good
grandpa
one.
agrees, and then they just walk right past him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, I'll do it. And they just walk right by him. He's like bowed down there. He's like, take me. And they're like, nah, never mind.
So this guy, he has a knife to the wife's throat. He says he stayed at another hotel where a chimp stole his jewels or something, and he murdered his girlfriend because he
Fuck
thought
Faye
it was her.
Dunaway.
He fucked Faye Dunaway. And he's like, I'm gonna kill her. And the dad is just like losing his mind, right? Like,
Yeah.
no, no, no. And then there's that great part where he finally he convinces the criminal to let go of his wife because he loves her so much.
Yeah.
And then he goes for the dad. And the son, the criminal's son, dives in front of him and gets
Yeah.
stabbed.
Oh God, yes. And then he's laying there bleeding out. The cops, they nabbed the bad guy and they're arresting him. And the son's like, oh, I'm dying here and I'm bleeding out, and everybody's all sad. They're like, oh God, he sacrificed himself for the dad. And even though we treated him like shit and we just thought he was nothing more than a 2-bit hoodlum like Dunstan, the jewel thief. But
Shared a
we
cell,
also
by the way.
we also found out that the wallet was just like wedged underneath the chair or some shit, so he didn't steal that too. And then they go to check the wound out. And it's like the tiniest little scratch.
Yeah, I love it. It's just like this little thing. They're like, oh, you just got like barely scraped. And he's like, oh, yeah. And then he stands up and he's like doing jumping jacks.
Stands up, he's like, I'm okay now. So yeah, that's when the volcano erupts and they carry the house off someplace else.
Looks like
The
a better
Clavim.
place, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it's
looks like
much
a
better. Although
much
there's
better
like elephants
place.
and giraffes and shit. I'm like, what country are we in?
Okay, so that
That's
was
a big
fucking
tourist
weird.
trap right there. Come on.
That's true. Oh, hey, you know what? Maybe the elephants are gonna work at the bed and breakfast.
Oh, shit. That's right. They can carry more bags than a fucking pig could.
That's
So-
true.
Do you think they ended up in one of those things like, from The Omen, there's like drive-through zoos you could do? Where you would like drive your car through like a bunch of animals.
See, but
They
we
still
would
have
need
that.
another highway, right?
Yeah. Eddie, there is one in Washington. I don't know if you remember, because my wife is also from Washington. Where she grew up, there is one of those drive-through zoos, and it kept getting shut down because a zebra did apparently eat a woman's arm off.
What?
That tracks. That
You
makes
know what
perfect
happened?
sense.
It got
They killed
back
the
up.
zebra.
Yeah, and then they opened back up.
Yeah, perfect. Did I send you? I think I sent this to the Discord. The story about the guy that blew up his dog.
Which just for fun or an accident?
No, well, because the dog might have been possessed by a demon.
Oh, then this checks out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Demons
So-
love dogs. What can I say?
Every once in a while, I Google my hometown
Just to see what's up.
just to see
Did a
what's
zebra
new.
eat a lady's arm off? What's going on?
Right. So I see this story that a guy blew up his dog, and it was because he thought it was possessed by a demon. Right. So he attached an explosive device to the dog, like you do, and then he put treats in a bowl. And he's like, all right, dog, you go eat the treats with the explosive on your neck. I'm going to go hide around behind the trailer because, of course, it's a trailer. And then he blew the dog up.
I like how
Right?
he had to explain to the dog. He's like, okay, you stay here and eat treats.
Yeah. Here's the plan. Stay with me. So then the neighbors are like, so what the? Somebody fucking blew something up out here. And we're not in Nashville, so this doesn't make
There's
any
all these
sense.
kibbles and bits all over the place.
Kibbles and bits and bits and bits. And so the cops show up at his house, and he starts throwing furniture out the window at the cops. Right? So they arrest him. They press charges of animal cruelty against the man, right?
I mean, to be fair, though, he did keep yelling the dog was a jewel thief. He was a jewel thief. Have you ever seen Dunstan Checks In?
It all tracks. He
Daring
fucked
Doberman
Faye
gang.
Dunaway.
He fucked Faye Dunaway.
So they take it to trial, and he gets off with no charges of animal cruelty because it cannot be proven that the dog suffered because he blew up.
Oh, come on. Jesus.
Man. So you're saying that if you blew up your wife, they'd be like, well, she didn't suffer. I mean,
Well, I don't think they'd get me for murder most foul. I don't think they'd get me for animal cruelty.
yeah, okay.
But I think that they think of a dog more as property than they do of your wife. So you might get that little gray area there also.
That's true. It's very true, Tim. So yeah, I would definitely recommend the movie.
Dunstan Checks In.
Dunstan checks in.
So at
But
the
he
end of the
doesn't
movie,
check
though,
out.
they have another amazing musical number, and then Grandpa just dies and becomes a ghost and goes to heaven.
Well, what's crazy is, I don't know, was it a fucked up subtitle? Because they say, after this day, 1 year later, great-grandfather dies.
Yeah, the little
Yes.
girl does the voiceover, yeah. And then they were just like, you know what, let's just do that right now. And he just,
Yeah, get it out of the way.
Yeah. So then we see zombie grandpa.
and he like floats up to heaven, and it all ends happy.
Yeah. And then he ends up as one of those birds that calls people an asshole. It's been his dream all along. And then we have the story of death and rebirth, right?
Yeah. So in Japan, you die, you become a bird. In Queens, you die, you become a killer squirrel. So,
Yeah.
circle of life.
Which one would you rather have?
I think
I'd
I want to
rather
be
be
the squirrel.
that chimp getting it on, dude.
Faye Dunaway? Are you kidding? He's a jewel thief.
Guy's living it up, man.
There was a picture, Mike, of Dunstan in a bathtub, and he's got one of those the shower caps on, so he doesn't get his hair wet. You get it?
Oh, I love it.
Should we live stream it?
Yeah, we should.
Actually,
So
we are.
that's-
We're going to live stream Dunstan Checks In. But, guys, guess what? We're all getting our 90-day supply. Promo code BITS. We're going to be jacked like hell watching Dunstan Checks In.
You're gonna
Well,
fuck
come
a
on.
monkey.
You don't want to have the fucking orangutan outperform you, right?
That's right.
Forget Rhino hard. This is fucking Dunstan hard.
That's kind of always been a thing of mine, Tim, is when I watch a movie, I'm like, nah. That guy on screen, he ain't going to outperform me. And I always bring my Blue Chew with me.
Never a bad idea.
So that's the happiness of the Katakuris.
Oh, shit. I forgot what movie we watched.
So, Mike,
Yeah.
of course, everybody should see the happiness of the Katakuris, but we always like to ask our guests, first of all, if there's any other movie that reminds them of this or is similar to this that they would similarly recommend.
Oh, yeah.
So, go for it.
Dunstan Checks In.
Of course. It's got themes of hotels. There's all sorts of ne'er-do-wells, thievery. There's a sumo guy that fucks an underage girl and kills both of them.
Oh, yeah. No, it's just like Dunstan Checks In, or whatever that movie Tim said.
Yeah.
Deep Throat?
Yeah,
Deep Throat. Tim recommends Deep Throat. If you like Happiness of the Katakuris or Dunstan Checks In.
It might be the only thing left on Pornhub, right?
Yeah. As soon as her uvula got ripped out, Tim was like, oh, just like a Deep Throat.
Like, wow, wait a second. That's an opportunity.
I would say Cannibal the Musical.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Actually, it is kind of, yeah, I could see the parallels.
A little bit silly, kind of not that well shot.
Shittily
but
shot, yeah.
Kind of well shot, but not with good picture quality.
We
or
really
color
didn't
balance.
explain this movie.
What's that?
We didn't explain this movie well enough, I don't think. Like, it's hard
You
to
did.
explain, right?
It's
Yeah.
something you have to see it. And
Yeah,
it's
you
on
gotta-
Tubi for free, so anybody can watch it.
That's
On,
right.
Amazon
Tubi.
Prime.
Tubi, promo code BITS.
Yeah.
Won't get you
Get your
anything, but
get your tube rock hard at tubi.com.
Nice transition.
But Mike, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for bringing us this movie to watch. Is there anything the listeners should maybe go pay attention to that you might be involved with?
Well, I am on the Grindbin podcast, which you guys have both appeared on. According to Tim, the only good episodes are the ones he's on. So check out Whitefire.
Yeah, pay attention to a drunk rambling man at 3 o'clock in the morning.
So Whitefire and Contamination and all the mini bins. He's on all the mini bins. Eddie's been on the Hack-O-Lantern episode. He brought that to the show. Eddie he's not even in that tier, but he got a pick.
To be fair, I think that one was voted on.
Actually, it was. A Slumber Party Massacre.
Yes.
1
Yes.
and 2.
Well, the fake 2, but yeah.
I know
Yeah,
you were
that's right.
running some Kickstarter for the real one. I don't know what that happened.
One day we will do the real Slumber Party Massacre too.
All right. So, yeah, you can check me out on the Grindbin podcast, or if you want to go patreon.com/grindbin, just get to Tim directly. You can get to him there. So He was very upset. He says, I never invite him on the regular show.
Like, why you keep me
Regular
behind the
show.
paywall?
So, Tim, you made me feel bad, so I went in and I figured out how many guests we have that rotate through on the Grindbin. It's over 30. So I was like, so every 3 months, if you cycle through, you'll be on the show. So you're beating the average for sure, man.
Well,
I don't know about that.
This is Tim Yobo you're talking about, sir.
right.
He's a
Sure.
get.
He is according to people in the Discord.
I am the permanent co-host of the Bloody Bits.
Mike Rat did say in the Discord that you were, quote, a soon-to-be legend, I think that was. So
Wow.
Ooh,
Damn.
soon to be
See,
legend.
Yeah.
I was so fucking drunk I don't even remember that. I hope I gave him a thumbs up, right?
yeah, join the Grindbin Discord if you want to get thumbs up by Tim.
If you want to get thumbed up by Tim.
Yeah.
That's right. Guaranteed somebody will be on Discord who is drunk.
We do screen a lot of movies. It's been a while since Eddie's been there. But we stream a lot of movies, and we just usually turn on the chat and just rant over them. We watched a good one the other day. What was it called, Tim? Like Hired to Kill or something?
Robo-Zombie? Oh, wait. Yeah. First one was Robo-Zombie, and then the other one, was it Hired to Kill?
Hired to Kill or something. It's a Brian Thompson movie, and Oliver Reed's in it, Eddie.
Oh, my God. Holy fucking shit, it's coming back to me. Was I singing?
Yeah, Tim kept singing songs from Tommy every time Oliver Reed was on screen.
Shit.
Oh, God. How can you not join?
And it
Come
was,
on.
it's amazing because that movie, I kept telling everybody, I'm like, look, there's one scene we want to watch in this movie. Because Brian Thompson, who plays Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and he's the bad guy in Cobra, and Oliver Reed have a makeout scene.
Yep.
Like a hardcore makeout scene where Oliver Reed grabs Brian Thompson's dick.
Wow.
And pulls him close. And we should also say that Oliver Reed has like a giant handlebar mustache.
So it tickled.
And
Big fan of that.
they go full tongues and everything, man.
Big fan of that. That's wonderful.
And Tim was just like, see me, feel
Oh,
me.
Jesus
This is
so
the shortest
I
episode
would
ever.
say-
Let's pad it out a little bit, guys. So, what's up?
Let's pat it out. Yeah, so I would say if you haven't already, join our Patreon at patreon.com/bloodybits. Of course, go get your dick pills with the promo code BITS. I'm going to give a shout out to 2 of our Patreons, Tim, because
Oh,
you said we
nice.
should do this.
Oh,
That's
one
a
of
good
them's
idea,
Tim.
right?
One
People
of them's
paying us
Tim, 'cause
money.
He does pay for the Patreon. So.
One of them is going to be one of our oldest Patreon members, Diamondback Manhunter.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, he joined September 2nd.
We
He's
should
been
say
here-
that's the guy who played Dunstan in Dunstan, Texas.
Yeah. He's been here since day 1 of the Patreon. Thank you, Diamondback Manhunter. And one of our newest Patreons that joined December 6th, Vaughn Murray.
Oh, Vaughn. He's been on the
we
grind
know
bin.
Vaughn.
Yeah, Vaughn's a good guy. And thank you, Vaughn.
He's
for
always in
jumping
the
on.
Discord, by the way. He's the guy who streams Tubi for us. 'Cause none of us can figure out how to turn on the audio.
Really? I got to show you guys how to stream.
Well, yeah, we're all a bunch of chimps with computers, so what do you want from us, you know?
Yeah.
We're all just trying to fuck Faye Dunaway.
We're all chimps with computers trying to fuck Faye Dunaway. And guys, this is how I end it. Thank you, Mike.